Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we have Touch by tripleS, but of course with the members DaHyun, Mayu, ShiOn, and SeoAh instead of the crystallized members. Now this will be interesting to react to because of course there's not as much to talk about as there is with the music video, but as a professional tripleS fan, I think I'll find some things to say. I just watched the original performance video for Touch by Crystallize, and I'm going to try and compare them. Just be honest. Do I think these four were the perfect choices for this cover? Do I think they lived up to the original? I went back and looked at what I actually voted for in the gravity for this because it always takes so long, so I didn't remember. And I gave a vote for SeoAh and a vote for ShiOn. And of course, ShiOn is not in this, but I think I just wanted to see an unexpected member do it. But these four, I think, definitely make sense that these four fit the concept very well. But again, I love all of them, but I'm going to just be honest, see if I thought that this lived up to the original, because if you're going to have a whole gravity for it, then, you're kind of building expectations a little bit. I want to see how much they truly deliver. Before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tripleS reaction in the future. Let's get into Touch by DaHyun, Mayu, ShiOn, SeoAh. From this first shot, it's already interesting because it looks like Mayu, if they don't like do any switch ups and if they didn't like change the formations too much, it looks like Mayu will be doing Sumin's part, SeoAh will be doing Soyeon's part, but then the interesting thing is ShiOn doing Jiu and DaHyun doing Chaehyun, which Jiu has the high note at the end, so you would expect DaHyun to take her part. So I don't know if she will end up doing the high note or if they're gonna have ShiOn do. Interested to see.
So tell me 뭐든 진심 내게 너나 담길 난 원했지 이렇게
Vocals are sounding very good so far. Good. SeoAh is a good singer and haven't gotten to hear much from her. The fogginess of the set is nice. Yeah, I'm really liking hearing more of SeoAh's voice. You see her knees are dirty from the floor. Nice, yeah. Good. Bold decision, honestly, but I like it a lot. Okay, man. Yeah, I think the choices of who got which part actually were very, very good. Obviously, you always think that you're gonna want to give DaHyun the high notes, but I think this really fit well. Like her having that last part is really nice, and it's like obviously DaHyun can do the high notes, but you know ShiOn can too, and you don't always need the best vocalist to do the high notes. You can have other parts that maybe aren't the big climax, but like you could still tell she's the main vocalist even when she's not getting the high notes. And obviously ShiOn did very well, but yeah, Cheon, when I just watched the original version, Cheon did not stick out to me as much, but in this I think DaHyun really definitely elevated that part. I mean, obviously she always makes her part stick out because she's a very, very, very good singer. So yeah, I think she could definitely own any part that she gets. But I think they made a good choice. And the other person who stuck out to me the most was definitely SeoAh. I knew she's a good singer, but I just really have heard so little of her. But she, like every time she sang, she really stuck out. And compared to crystalLIZE, I think she definitely stuck out more than SeoAh did. And back then, when SeoAh had just debuted, she honestly was not perfect. Like she has grown a lot since then. But when she started out, she always kind of looked a bit out of place on stage, in my opinion. She looked a little nervous, and she has become an incredible performer since then. But I didn't get that from SeoAh here. I think she did really, really well. I think she showcased really good vocals and just captured the eye well, better than SeoAh did even. So those two definitely caught my eyes the most. In the original video, I would say that Jiu and Sumin caught my eyes more. And in this, I would say it's those two. So it's actually the opposite like parts that caught my eye in this version, which is interesting. But I think ShiOn definitely did a good job as Jiu. Her high notes were good. She did well. Mayu didn't stick out to me quite as much. I think towards the beginning she had one or two lines that stuck out to me a little bit, but she didn't keep my attention as much after that. Of course, Sumin is my favorite member, tied with DaHyun. It's possible that in the original she's kind of naturally drew my eye more because of that. So I don't know for sure. But I would say off the bat, I think in this, DaHyun and SeoAh did their parts better than the original. And the other two, I wouldn't say quite did that, but they're still good. Now I will play it one more time just to focus more on individual parts and who I think did well in them, and maybe pay attention to some parts that I just didn't quite catch the first time. Of course, her starting and ending the song is good for her. Yeah, I think her voice sounds so good here, definitely. Like SeoAh's voice is unique, so in the original, that part kind of sticks out just because her voice is unique. But I would say when I watch this, I think SeoAh, I'm like, wow, she's good. Like it's not just like interesting to listen to. It's like, oh yeah, she's doing really well. I almost feel like ShiOn's voice sounds a bit less like it usually does. Like you don't get as much of that kind of cuteness to it. It sounds a bit more similar to the original than I was expecting. I think her voice just really matches Sumin's well there. But again, I feel like that part didn't catch my eye quite as much as Sumin's did. I feel like that chorus part in the original, it kind of kept my attention more. That was good.
내게 힘이 되줘 조금 슬퍼질 때는 저 별들을
I like the like more
바라볼게.
whisperiness of that part.
너의 눈을 보던 순간 쏟아지던 별빛 나 잊지 않아 다시 너를 볼 테니까 너의 손을 잡던 순간 펼쳐진 내 우주 나 영원히 love together 너 기억해줘 서툴던 우리의 사랑을
That part. She doesn't get the high note, but like she completely owns that part. Like that's a really standout part. Probably even more than this. Hearing it again, it is pretty good, definitely. But DaHyun stood out a lot in her part. Okay, so now overall review. How do I think this compared to the original? Like I do think DaHyun and SeoAh did better, at least just from like the performance video that they uploaded for crystalLIZE on this channel back then. I'd say SeoAh and DaHyun did their parts better than SeoYun and SheOn originally did. And ShiOn, I would say, matched you pretty well, and Mayu didn't quite stand out to me as much as Sumin did back then. But overall, the crystallized one was on a stage. It was a bit of a better set for it. I think this one, just kind of blank background. Have kind of similar outfits for both, but the newer version, they have these like white t-shirts under their pink outfits. There's a bit more of a like cutesy vibe than the original. So I like the outfits. I think they're styled well. It's funny, I did see SeoAh's knees were like black from kneeling on the ground, presumably. Yeah, I would say that like it would be cooler if the set was a bit higher quality, but not a big deal. Performance is the main thing. And overall, I would say it's just not quite on the level of the original, which is completely fine. Like you don't need to surpass the original when you're doing a cover. I would say it might just be because that's what I'm used to, but I feel like the original members fit the song just a little bit better. But was a very good cover that I definitely enjoyed watching and would continue to watch in the future. And I don't ever expect a cover to be better than the original. So it's not at all an insult. I think overall, great cover. I just really loved seeing DaHyun not get the high note for once and seeing ShiOn get the high note. And also, most of all, just loved hearing more of SeoAh's voice because she's really good. I hope for whenever that grand gravity that's about to happen comes, that we're going to get to have some more subunits where members like SeoAh get to shine more, because I just can't wait to see. Like, I watch so much tripleS variety content, so I know their personalities well, but like honestly their skills and performance for a lot of the members I don't really know that well, because they have only done OT24 stuff, and I'm not gonna like watch every fan cam for all of them and really pay attention to each member and every performance. So yeah, great cover. I hope they do this for Lovelution and Evolution too. For that, what songs would those be? It would probably be Complexity and Rodante, because those are the other songs that they like. I don't remember if they promoted them, but they at least had performances for them. So that'd be cool. See if they do that. But yeah, great cover. And I'll see you in my next tripleS reaction. So subscribe to see that. Bye.